You want to get more eyes on your LinkedIn profile because you're trying to grow your business. I'm going to show you how to create an eye-catching LinkedIn newsletter that's going to attract your perfect prospect to you so that you can turn them into more clients. And you want to start using LinkedIn newsletters as part of your strategy because they're incredibly easy to set up. They expand your reach, they build your expertise, they demonstrate your authority and your trustworthiness. You can get them out the door in minutes, and ultimately they're going to attract more people to your profile and to your business. If you're new to my training, now would be a genius time to click the subscribe button and turn on the bell for notifications so that you receive an alert every time I create a new video about growing your business. After helping thousands of entrepreneurs and solopreneurs learn how to grow their businesses with social media, one thing is clear. If you're not using all of the tools available to you, you are turning your back on the opportunity to attract more clients to you. LinkedIn newsletters are one of those free tools, and if you have access to it, you should be using it on a regular basis to stay present of mind in front of your perfect prospects and to expand your reach into a whole new set of prospects. Two things need to happen before you can send out newsletters. The first is you have to turn on creator mode. So scroll down in your profile, look for the resources section, and turn on creator mode. Then LinkedIn is going to determine if you meet the criteria to be able to send out newsletters, and you'll see it available in your creator tools once they do. LinkedIn newsletters have specific advantages over email newsletters. More on that in a few minutes. But I'm curious, are you using newsletters in your business right now? Are you sending out email newsletters, snail mail newsletters, or have you tried LinkedIn newsletters? Let me know in the comments. I'm very curious what you're doing in your business. All right, let me show you how easy it is to create a LinkedIn newsletter. The first thing you're going to do is click write an article, and if you have access to LinkedIn newsletters, you're going to see right here an option to try LinkedIn newsletters. Go ahead and click that, and the first thing that's going to come up is a configuration window where you're going to configure your newsletter. So you're going to pick some of the options that work best for you in terms of the frequency, how often you're going to be sending this newsletter. You're going to be able to give the newsletter a title and a description. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now so that you can see how I'm configuring my newsletter. The first thing I'm going to do is create a banner for my newsletter. Now, this is a graphic image that represents this edition of the newsletter. I'm going to use a free graphic editing program called Pixlr, but you can use your graphic editing program of choice. Just follow the guidelines for the size of the image that you're going to use here. And you can see I'm just using a picture of myself, and then I'm going to put a blue box with some text. Next, I'm going to give the newsletter a title. People are going to see this when I send it out. It's also going to be available in LinkedIn Publishing, so it's going to be searchable, indexable in Google, indexable within LinkedIn. So I want to pick something that's very descriptive, and then I'm going to bring my content into the newsletter. Now, I've already created this elsewhere. I'm just pasting it in. This content is directing people to a video that I created on optimizing your LinkedIn profile, but I did a lot of writing about that topic anyway, so that all of that writing is here in the newsletter, and I'm just going to go through and do some formatting. I'm going to insert some links to send people to that video, and then I'm going to take the thumbnail for that video. I'm going to include it as an image in the newsletter, and all of my links are going to go to YouTube where that video happens to be. I'm also going to create some links to a playlist on YouTube that has some related videos. So as people are consuming my newsletter, they have the option to then go visit that video or visit that playlist to learn more. The next step is to click publish, and you can see I'm sending it out to the newsletter list that I configured earlier, even with that little spelling mistake in there. And that's going to bring up this window in which I can put a short description of the newsletter. So I already have that written. I'm just going to paste that in here, add a few hashtags so that it is incredibly searchable within the LinkedIn ecosystem, and I'm ready to roll. All that's left to do is click publish one more time, and my newsletter is now published inside of LinkedIn Publishing, and all of my connections are going to get the option to subscribe to that newsletter. Now, because this newsletter lives inside of LinkedIn Publishing, it's going to be discoverable by other people on LinkedIn, people that I'm not connected with, and that's going to expand my audience. That's one of the most powerful things about LinkedIn newsletters that you can't get from an email newsletter, in that once you send out an email newsletter, it's gone and people either open it and read it or they don't. On LinkedIn, the newsletter continues to live within LinkedIn, which means people searching within LinkedIn for your hashtags or your key phrases are going to find it. It means people searching in Google for those hashtags or those key phrases are potentially going to find your newsletter. So there are some real advantages to publishing a newsletter inside of LinkedIn, but moreover, it's very important to focus on the words that you use when you're creating these newsletters so that they're highly searchable, so that an expanded audience can find your newsletter as it lives on. And one last tip for you, it's always wise to promote pure value content in your newsletters. Help educate your prospects. Instead of being totally self-centered and self-focused, save those self-centered posts for your newsfeed so people can just scroll by and ignore them. Instead, in LinkedIn newsletters, promote content that is pure value, that people are going to learn from. That's going to build your expertise, your authority, and your trustworthiness even faster than ever before. If you're looking for an idea on what kind of pure value to create, I might recommend starting with a lead magnet, or giving your prospects something that they're going to be able to consume quickly and get some sort of immediate result from. If you'd like some ideas on how to create a high converting lead magnet, I have a PDF swipe file that you can download that will teach you exactly how to do that. I'll include a link for that in the comments to this video as well as in the description. You can just go ahead, click that link and download that swipe file. If you found value in this training today, let me know with a subscribe, a like, and a comment. And if you thought of someone who would benefit from hearing this message today, I would be so grateful if you would share this video with them. And as we wrap it up for today, I'm going to include a link for that other training, the one that I promoted in the newsletter, on how to optimize your LinkedIn profile to start attracting more of your perfect high-paying clients to you. Why don't you go ahead and watch that training right now. Take good care, and I'll see you in the very next training.